An empty plot of land, an aggressive group of neighbors, and a fight that got out of hand.
Come on, nobody touches anybody! Nobody touches anybody! You deserved it!
Tense. Tonight, the ABC 7 News I-team is digging into a war over an abandoned plot of San Francisco real estate that neighbors call no man's land. I-team reporter Stephanie Sierra shows you how the years-long dispute has turned violent.
Yeah, it's a story you'll see only on 7.
In San Francisco's Mission District, there's an ongoing feud that's pitted a local business against a group of neighborhood guerrilla gardeners. It's escalated from punches and threats
Nobody touches anybody! Nobody touches anybody!
to sledgehammers and power saws.
But I personally did hear one of the members saying that he was going to take kerosene and burn it all to the ground.
And it's all over a piece of land neighbors call no man's land. The city calls it Parcel 36. For decades, the lot has sat vacant at the corner of Harrison and 22nd Street. Over the past 5 months, a local business has captured some unwanted visitors on camera. One of those visits turned violent.
Get away before a fight starts! We don't want to fight! Get the out of here! Get away! You're violent!
It was May 24th, just before dinner. Rudy Rucker walked out of his building to see 4 people on this parcel of land.
They were shouting at me to leave, and then they started to bump into me. And
this man says he's upset about some cement on the property. The woman beside him took it out on Rudy's bag of Cheetos.
Nobody touches anybody!
Give me back my dinner, man. I'm skipping my dinner with my family because you people are my work.
Then this.
Come on, nobody touches anybody!
From punches to threats.
Go away! Go away! Nobody touches anybody! Just go away! Go away!
Court records identifies the alleged attackers as Jay Martin and his wife Elizabeth Creeley. They are part of a group that calls themselves Mission Greenway. They have been advocating for years to turn this no man's land into a public green space, even taking over one of 3 lots in no man's land, and started a garden in 2022.
What we thought was that there's room to share.
Last year, Creeley spoke to ABC 7, admitting her group got fed up waiting to speak to the mystery property owner and broke the lock to begin a community garden. The garden is still there, but the legal property owner is still somewhat of a mystery.
Mystery is the location of the owners.
Have you been able to track down the property owners for this lot?
We know who they are, we just don't know where they are, or if they still even exist.
Do you have any reason to believe they're still alive?
I don't think any of their heirs are still alive.
Santiago Lerma is a legislative aide for Supervisor Hillary Ronen, who represents the area. He says the last company who owned this part of the land went defunct in 1936.
This is a very large tract of land, as you can see. I would guess that it's worth between $20 to $50 million. So that adds to the mystery, is that, all this money on the line and there's still nobody here to claim it.
So the unclaimed land sat vacant until February. That's when Rudy and his business partner Alex Menendez paid the back taxes on part of the lot and started to use it. They are the founders of Monkey Brains, a low-cost internet service provider that serves tens of thousands of customers in the city, including public housing units.
regardless of who owns it, we have the rights to use the back. It's the owners have abandoned it.
Rudy and Alex purchased an adjacent warehouse for their company headquarters. They paid the city around $20,000 in back property taxes to access parcel 36A that makes up no man's land. According to the city, if property taxes on a parcel of land remain unpaid for anywhere between 5 to 7 years, the city has the right to auction off the land.
Just paying the taxes doesn't give them the rights to the property.
No, it does not. Paying the taxes merely delays the city being able to take control of the land to auction.
Rudy and Alex avoided that auction by paying the taxes. And Lerma says it appears they meet the legal standard for what's called a prescriptive easement.
Generally, what you would call a prescriptive easement is where by necessity and former use, somebody can be on the land and use it to reach the road.
A judge will ultimately decide if the easement will be granted to Rudy and Alex.
Go away!
As for the rogue Mission Greenway gardeners,
Did these other people have any grounds to be on their property?
None that I know of or that I can speak for.
yet after this first punch,
Come on,
The group came back the next day, this time with a sledgehammer and power tools.
But it was this weird, kind of almost bizarre, surreal engagement where they were taking screws out of the form that we made and we were putting them back in.
The gardeners spent all day into the night demolishing the planters until SFPD arrived to detain them.
How many times have they come back since February?
This group has come back more than a dozen times.
Countless. If we're talking about the lot, like hundreds. If we're talking about in here, maybe 5.
To harass and intimidate us.
It's been crazy.
Rudy and Alex says the harassment hasn't stopped. From vandalizing their front door,
like sad, happy face,
to dumping dirt in an attempt to block their employees from coming to work.
They started adding big, large mounds of dirt and stumps and other obstructions.
He says the gardeners have made false complaints to the building department and even resorted to cyberbullying, posting pictures online showing Alex with a target on his shirt.
So how many times has this happened?
Negative posts on social media, the ones that we know about, maybe like 30 or 40 times.
In an effort to make it stop.
This week I went and got a restraining order, and we have some restraining orders here.
And they hope it will be enough.
Whoa, nobody touches anybody! Nobody touches anybody!
To end attacks like these.
It's actually, it's depressing. You know, everyone deserves their community, but we all live in an urban area, and, you know, we should be coexisting.
We tried to speak with the gardeners involved in this, but have yet to hear back. The court has ordered them to stay away from the site and Rudy and Alex. A hearing to determine whether or not those temporary restraining orders will become permanent is scheduled for later this month. For the I-Team, Stephanie Sierra, ABC 7 News.